In the quiet town of Everwood, there was a well-known urban legend about an abandoned house on the outskirts. The house belonged to the Beckett family, who disappeared mysteriously one night in 1987. Over the years, locals claimed to hear strange noises and see flickering lights from the house, but no one dared to investigate closely. Elena had always been fascinated by the Beckett disappearance. After hearing multiple stories during her childhood, she decided to take a deeper dive as part of her new series on unsolved local mysteries. Elena, with Tom in tow, decided to interview Mrs. Harper to get some first-hand information. Mrs. Harper, though hesitant, revealed a chilling detail. The Becketts had been involved in occult practices. They were known to delve into sleep experiments, aiming to communicate with otherworldly entities through dreams. The night they disappeared, neighbors reported hearing unnerving chants and screams. Intrigued and slightly unnerved, Elena decided to spend a night at the Beckett house. She convinced Tom to join her despite his reservations. They equipped themselves with cameras, recorders, and enough courage to face whatever they might encounter. As they explored the house, the atmosphere grew heavier. The old wooden floors creaked with each step, and the walls seemed to whisper their secrets. They found a hidden basement where they discovered a room with an old bed, strange symbols on the walls, and a collection of dusty journals. Reading through the journals, Elena and Tom learned about the Beckett's experiments. They described vivid nightmares and encounters with shadowy figures that promised knowledge and power in exchange for their loyalty. The final entry was chilling. Tonight, we will transcend the mortal plane. The sleeper awaits. Night fell, and the couple decided to sleep in the basement to see if they could experience what the Becketts had. As they drifted off, they were plagued by terrifying visions of the shadowy figure known as the Sleeper. It whispered to them, offering knowledge and power, just as it had to the Becketts. Suddenly, they awoke to find themselves paralyzed. The room was cold, and the shadows seemed to move on their own. The Sleeper emerged from the darkness, its presence overwhelming. It revealed the truth. The Becketts had become trapped in a nightmarish realm, eternally tormented for their curiosity. Elena and Tom struggled to break free, their minds and bodies fighting against the unseen force. With sheer willpower, they managed to escape the basement and fled the house. They vowed never to return, but the experience left them haunted. Back in town, Elena published her story, warning others of the dangers of delving too deeply into the unknown. The Beckett house remained a dark, ominous reminder of what happens when curiosity goes too far, and the legend of the sleeper continued to terrify the residents of Everwood.